Hello everyone, my name is Jerry Iriarte and thank you for tuning in to this episode of Hawthorne Youth Summer Clinics. On this episode, we're going to show you basic basketball fundamentals that involve holding a triple threat stance, how to pivot, and how to maintain ball security. So our first drill is going to be maintaining a triple threat stance. And you may ask yourself, what is a triple threat stance? Triple threat stance is a foundational position that you use in basketball. And the reason of the name for being triple threat stems from being able to do three different things from that same position. One of which is passing, dribbling, and shooting. You want to start off with your footwork. And we start off by spacing our feet shoulder length apart. Shoulder length apart is exactly how it's said. It's the length of your both shoulders. You're gonna take your feet, measure them to that distance, and then take just a slight step outside and have that nice balance of your body. And you wanna have that back straight, so make sure that your chest is up and this back is nice and straight so that you're able to do the three different activities. If you have a parent or a sibling with you, have that person push you in either direction to see if you maintain that balance. If you tipped over, that means your stance is probably too narrow and you might want to widen up your feet. So once you maintain that triple threat stance here, you're able to do three things. The first is going to be shooting. So if you catch the ball, you're able to generate strength from your knees because they're slightly bent to come up for a shot. So the second one would be passing. If you catch a ball from a teammate and you're ready to pass the ball back, you're able to take a step and release. And the third one is dribbling. Once you catch the ball and you're no longer to shoot, you can't shoot or pass, you're gonna dribble out of that stance by bringing the ball underneath and taking that first step. So with us here today is Kendi. So what you're gonna wanna do is gonna have your child actually jump stop. And then when they jump stop, you wanna make sure that they have shoulder width apart, have the knees slightly bent, and that back straight. The reason why you want to have them learn how to do a triple threat is because they're going to learn how to bounce the ball, they can shoot the ball, and they can actually dribble. So from this stance, just make sure that their feet are shoulder width apart, the knees are slightly bent, and that their back is straight. So from this same stance, the triple threat, we're going to show you how to teach your child how to pivot properly. So with the pivot, what they're going to want to do, if your child is right-handed, you're going to want them to pivot on the left foot. So the pivot, you're basically spinning on that opposite foot, and you're spinning not on your toes, not on your heels, but the balls of your feet. So when you want to have your child do is that on the balls of their feet, they're gonna turn again, turn one more time until they're facing you forward. So that's a pivot, okay? We're gonna do that again. And then for this last activity, we're gonna work on ball security. Holding a triple threat stance, we're gonna show your kids how to secure the ball properly when they're against an opponent. So what they're gonna wanna do, hold the ball in front of them with their elbows out, okay? And we're gonna work on ripping the ball. So they're gonna actually work on triple threat and pivoting while they're securing the ball. So what they're gonna wanna do is they're gonna bring the ball across their chest, elbows out. They're gonna bring it slightly above their head, and then right low below their knees. All this while keeping their elbows out so that they can properly secure the ball. Just have your kid go in a sequence of going across the chest, over the head, below the knees. Okay? Over, under. Across, over, under. Well, that's it for today, guys. My name is Jerry Iriarte. Tune in next time so that we can show you how to properly develop those defensive fundamentals.